MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's on to Game 5 of the National League Championship Series between the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, they're down 3-1, so it's do or die time now. That's not a good place to be, obviously, but we do see some teams play their best when their backs are up against the ropes. The key is to just take it one game at a time and not worry about how many more wins you need.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Alzolay gets the call in Game 5 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy was super sharp in his last one, only allowing one hit, and he pitched really deep in a game to get the win in his last start. We'll see if he can match that performance in this one.
Digging in now, Eddie Rosario. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Eddie Rosario.
First delivery to him on the way.
First pitch, 7:07.
The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-2. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Hayward on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Austin Riley comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Riley is retired, 2 down now.
The first base.
Striding into the box, Freddie Freeman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman. 2 out, nobody on. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Braves are set down 1, 2, 3. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, Charlie Morton has really made a name for himself. Big arm and a big fastball. Good sinking fastball, too. 95 to 98 miles an hour. Big overhand curveball. He's very valuable, too. He's had a lot of success pitching out of the bullpen and also one of the top starting pitchers in the league right now.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Nope, that's the ball. Oh, that's off the plate.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-0 pitch.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the center fielder, Ryan.
From the stretch. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Hap on at first, nobody out. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a As a look, now the pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. And with two away, here's a look at our updated playoff brackets. The question on everyone's mind is, will we be able to punch our first ticket to the World Series after tonight's ball game? Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
A runner on first with two away. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fouled away.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
One left for the Cubs. We are still scoreless. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Fouled off. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. There's Baez. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The second baseman.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today, is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Surprise now from a manager that typically doesn't like to shift. He signaled his infield to overload the right side. So up steps Alzolay. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Happ picks it up, throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Travis Darnell.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. He'll get it into second.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Set and the pitch.
1-0.
Looking at his career totals, Peterson has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. The 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. 2-2. Here it is.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And that is through into center field, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D, where you get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
1-1 pitch is a circle change. It hits the target. 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. Hit out towards second.
Happ brings it in.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the bottom of the second. Braves lead this one 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jason Hayward.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's a ball.
Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
2-0 count. The pitch. High and deep to straightaway right. So they're going back to the track, into the bleachers, and gone. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. His second home run of the series, and the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Standing in now, Patrick Wisdom.
Number 16.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Wisdom, the former Ranger, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Batting seven, the left fielder.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And guys, can we focus on something real quick? There's 3 of them out there. 3 gold gloves on the defensive side of the ball. That's just special right there. Look for some highlight reel plays in this one.
In now, Greg Deichmann. Out in front of it, strike 1. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Rosario. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting 8, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a curveball to start him out, but an easy take. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut. He's looking to do damage.
3-1. 3-1. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
First offering on its way. Alzolay is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Grounded weakly toward third. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, Charlie Morton. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher, Charlie.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground to short. Baez has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The center fielder, number 8, Eddie Rosario.
Digging in to try it again, Eddie Rosario. A surprise now from a manager that typically doesn't like to shift. He signaled his infield to overload the right side. A fastball taken for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Austin Riley. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. The 2-1 pitch is a sinker, swung on and missed. 2-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Braves go down quietly. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. And now to bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Pitch on the way. And he popped him up. Riley is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out. A pop-up to start the inning.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. 1-0 the count. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Hit in the air to right field. Soler is there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The bat, the first baseman,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Two out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Rizzo, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2007.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
And that brings up Javi Baez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the stretch. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Way outside. 1-2. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Smoked on the ground left side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes, and that's exactly what happened right there.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
A 1-2 pitch. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line hard. Foul. Comes set. The 0-1. And low. It's a ball and a strike.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
The set and the 1-2. Two out, bases loaded. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Now here's the pitch. To third. He's right there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
In is Jorge Soler. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for Atlanta. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now the pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's the second out.
The batter that is on. Second base. Alzolay.
Into the box now, Ozzie Albies. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And he fouls this one off. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he rolls over on that one. Foul. It's still 0-2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Thank you, Heidi. At the plate, Greg Deichmann comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
No left fielder. Greg.
First pitch on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peterson has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And as you can see there, both guys topping out at 96 miles an hour. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball, that's outside.
Three and 0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
1 out, nobody on. Three and one.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
The pitcher, Alzolay, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. To second for 1. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ian Happ is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. 5th inning coming up. Tied. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 1-0. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. On his way to second is d'Arnaud. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Here's Jock Peterson now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. The 0-1 on its way. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
The great equalizer. The changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone. And it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Might be a little worried about a squeeze play. Corner infielders get the signal here to move in with less than 2 out.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game. And he is in there.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Popped up. Wisdom is there. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin Riley.
So stepping in, Austin Riley. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
One 0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 1-1.
One and one. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
From the stretch, the 1-2.
2-2.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He's set. The 2-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now 3-1.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now.
And a surprising intentional walk here from the dugout, as that will now load the bases.
The right fielder is well.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Jorge Soler. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here.
0-1.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The set and the 1-1. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Braves on top, 3-1. Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First delivery to him on the way.
No, inside.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Swing and a miss for strike one. And that misses. 2-1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings in Anthony Rizzo. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pops this one up. Riley is there. He's got it, and there are two down now.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Javier Baez is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Now the 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Soler is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now. That one's in there. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4. So the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. So coming to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez fields it cleanly. One there on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Pulled the right string that time, Skip.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball. 0-1, no strike.
The 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. Steele has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. A ball and 2 strikes.
Count 1 and 2.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Braves 3 and the Cubs 1. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Count 1 and 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And this is swung on and missed, and Hayward is gone on strikes, and there's 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Patrick Wisdom, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the 2nd casualty of the inning.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Greg Deichmann stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0 home. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Albies scoops it up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's down.
The 1-0. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Standing in, Charlie Morton, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. The pitch.
Count 1-0.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here it comes on 1-1. Little chopper back to the mound. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The center fielder, number 8, Eddie.
Digging in once again, Eddie Rosario. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Hit back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Into the box, Austin Riley. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And another foul ball. There's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Freddie Freeman is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. It was a walk in his last trip.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And he lays off for ball one. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Two and two to the Cubs catcher. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Yeah, well, down two, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Rocket to third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Will Smith comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Will Smith.
David Bodie will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
David Bodie.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
The 0-1 delivery. To short, hit hard. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And standing in is the switch-hitting second baseman, Ian Happ. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Here's Chris Bryant now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here it comes. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out to right field. Soler is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So striding forward now, Anthony Rizzo. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit.
Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well into right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that... Michael Luker has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Stepping up to the plate, Jorge Soler. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And the pitch.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Count remains 2-2. Pitch on the way. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Back up the middle. Happ scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now back, second base.
Ready for another shot now, Ozzie Albies. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Infield swung around a bit to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Albies with a 1-1 count now.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
2-0.
Line drive base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Standing in now, Jock Peterson, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
2-1 after the foul ball there. As a look, now the pitch. Just low that time with the heavy sinker as it's ruled ball 3.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And a bluff move here to first, but it won't draw a throw. The 3-1 lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 1 left for Atlanta as the lead remains 3-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Chris Morton is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Manny Pena will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop Javier Baez. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. First pitch on its way. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And it's gone into the bleachers. So it's a solo shot to dead center as it's now a 3-2 ball game. Sure, you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Now that
at the plate now, Jason Hayward, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
And this is swung on and missed, and Hayward is gone on strikes, and there's 1 away.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
In now, Patrick Wisdom. Fouled away. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Peterson. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the left fielder, Greg Dykman.
Digging in, Greg Dykman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Two out, nobody on. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Now the payoff pitch home is crushed to straightaway center. No doubt about this one. That ball is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and we are tied again.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
A.J. Minter enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 33, A.J. Minter. Now batting, catcher.
At the plate, Wilson Contreras fouled off. He doubled his last time through. Comes set, the 0-1.
Ball, down.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. The set and the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We're on to the 9th now in game number 5. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Rowan Wick comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Set to start the 9th in this one, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Here's the first pitch to him, and this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Hayward is there, one quick out to start inning number 9. Stepping into the box, Manny Pena. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Hit hard, but foul. The 2-1 home. Taken on the outside corner for strike 2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Count remains full. Lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So striding in, Eddie Rosario is 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
What? I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
That evens it up, 1-1. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run.
Hey, with one swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Brad Wick enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 38.
So now to the plate, Austin Riley. Now he chops at a sinker here as this one's topped foul off to the right. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hit to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
In now, Freddie Freeman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. The 1-1. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. The 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up. Kirby Yates comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Sergio Alcantara will be summoned to pinch hit here to start the bottom of the 9th. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win. So he's got his work cut out for him here. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. The Cubbies find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all over the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Back up the middle, and that'll be a base hit. So it's a pinch hit single here to start the bottom of the 9th. And maybe these guys aren't done just yet.
How about it?
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ian Happ. Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0. Is a fastball then off the plate for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Behind in the count, he comes with a splitter anyway and misses for ball 3.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Ripped down the line. Fielded cleanly over to Albies. On on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Now back, center fielder.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. In his career against this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Oh, 1-1. Misses down below the knee.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
8 runners on base. For the Cubs, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Tonight's state attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.